already did all that.
You're already off. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna get over here with you.
Yeah, get over here with me.
I like being over here with you. We gotta switch
Gotta switch our drinks.
our drinks. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. Almost past my bedtime.
Almost past your bedtime. Scratchmade Homestead is here.
Yay!
Hey, Scratchmade. But we are buffed for some reason. It says live stream starting soon.
Maybe you need to refresh because I don't have an orange.
Start talking.
I gotta love these computer issues that we're constantly having. We're gonna kind of give everybody a minute to get back from Dirt Patch. Kind of flipping things up on you guys here.
Freaky fresh.
See if anybody is in the room. Are we frozen or okay? Which one is it?
Which one is it, Cliff?
Computer's showing that we're okay, but I don't know yet. We gotta find out. Frozen.
Frozen.
So go.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Maybe, well, no, it's after 9 o'clock. What's going on with that?
I don't know.
Maybe it's because I'm in here as us. Let me try that.
See, now I signed out and you signed back in.
I'm sorry.
See, this is why I do this part and you do this part.
Yes, dear.
See, it doesn't work when we flip it around.
Yes, dear. Sorry.
Let's see what happens.
See what happens.
See if it's possible that maybe they're using the internet inside and I gotta bring the iron claw down to avoid. Alright, there you go. Okay, we're still trying to figure things out here. I think there's been some buffering issues with everybody tonight.
Okay.
So
That's
let's see.
probably what it was.
Okay, so can everybody see us now? Hopefully everybody can. Looks like there's a lot of people talking, so apparently everybody sees us. Okay. Alright.
69.
Hello, guys.
Hi, Off the Grid Homestead. Nice to meet you, too. Okay. Freaky.
What?
Nothing. I don't know. I'm starting to, my stomach's starting to get upset. So.
Yeah, well, it might have been what you ate for lunch earlier.
Yeah.
Alright, so different time slot for us tonight. Thanks to, I heard you say Tommy's here. Didn't you say off grid?
No.
Different.
It was a
Off-grid
different
Homestead.
Off-grid
Okay.
Homestead.
Not Off-grid Nation. Sorry.
Hey,
Okay.
Deep South.
Hello, guys. How's everybody doing? We've kind of been following everybody because we've been watching too. So, this is kind of weird, me being over here and you being over there.
I know.
But you kind of needed to be able to run if you didn't feel well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So, what? You're not a very good moderator.
No, well, we've already got one stinking bot in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, Brad, how do I make you a moderator?
I think you have to click on him. Can you click on him?
No, it just takes
I
me
don't
to
know.
this page.
Brad, we need you to help us out. Jason's saying we've got a bot. We need you to moderate if you would.
Please, sir.
Just let us know how to set you up as one. Okay, so we got a lot of people in here. Yes?
Mhm. Yes,
Chatting,
we can
talking? Okay. So our subject tonight was talking about planting fall garden. I don't know how many of y'all have been doing your whole harvesting and everything, but it really is time to start
It's
thinking
time to
about time to start thinking about planting your fall garden. We've already put in pumpkins. We put in another wave of cucumbers. So I'm getting distracted because
Well,
you're
you
trying to set them up.
focus.
Okay, so a couple of
Right click on it.
resources that we have. It'd be interesting to see, but Jason's messing with the computer, so I can't see what anybody's saying. But as far as resources go, we have quite a few things that we use to kind of figure out what plants we're going to plant and where we're going to put them. We do try to use a little bit of companion gardening. So there are a few things we use. One is our book, our homesteading Bible. This is the one that we use, and I know everybody has probably used this. This is the Self-Sufficient Life and How to Live It. And in this book, there's a pretty, it's pretty basic description of everything. Why are you laughing?
Well, Brad keeps saying right click on his name, and I keep doing that, and it keeps sending me to his channel homepage.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's because the Chromebook is just
retarded,
made from China.
It could be. It could be. All right. So it looks like a lot of people have used this book. It has a really good description of like pests and fungi and diseases and all kinds of stuff. What?
Nothing.
But it also has a pretty good lengthy chapter about vegetables and fruit trees. And so we go back to this occasionally to look at harvesting times, the different treatments of things that we can do, because we don't use a lot of chemicals or anything like that for our pests. So this is a really good resource. I'll show you. There's pictures and descriptions. There's a vegetable page, but it goes on for like...
This is why you never let a Marine handle a computer.
Are you having a hard time, honey?
Me?
But then there's one page that I really like. It says vegetables throughout the year. And what it does is it breaks down where you can, like, what time of year you can plant, what time of year you harvest, when to winter seed, when to start seedlings. So this is really a good resource to have. You still haven't figured it out?
Yes, I still haven't figured it out.
So another one that we use, and this is because we do use a lot of herbal remedies and stuff. This book...
Oh, that's why I can't do it.
Why?
Because I'm in as you.
Oh.
That's why.
That's why, because
That's
you need
why.
to be in as you. So, okay, so the other one that we have, and we use this book not just for planting our garden, but also we use this book a lot because it has every herb you can think of. This is Riddell's Illustrated Encyclopedia of Herbs. And this is great. Look at how thick it is. It has just about every herb you can think of and a lot of its uses. It talks about, like, it'll even tell you if it has a evil twin sister is what we call them. It's a look-alike that could be really bad for you. You're really distracting me. Can you just fix that and get it done?
See, it's still not.
Okay, just leave it be. It'll be fine.
Focus.
What happened
to being a woman multitasking?
Because you're the one that normally handles all this, and I'm the one that rudely interjects. And
well, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm rudely interjecting.
No, you're not. You're not supporting me at all. You're not helping with comments. You're not doing anything.
Everybody's trying to just tell me, just right click on the name, man. Just right click. And every time I go to try to right click, somebody says something and they go, tick.
So this is why if you ever watch any of Jason's videos, you'll see him say something like, break it down Barney style. Because
look,
he's preaching to the choir.
It doesn't help that I already have an upset stomach. I'm already not feeling good.
Well, you know. Suck it up, Marie. Mm-hmm. Okay, so as far as Riddell's Encyclopedia of Herbs, it tells you cultivation, different uses. Like, it'll tell you culinary uses, but it'll also give you medicinal uses. And the reason we use this is because we have a lot of herbs that we want to plant, but we have to decide which ones are perennial, which ones are annuals, ones that we can bring inside, and so on and so forth. So this book helps a lot with that. Another one is, and we've used this one a lot.
We use that one a lot.
Yeah. And this one we like, and Jason, this is Jason's favorite because it has lots of pictures. You're going to put me over here, I'm going to dog you out.
Wow.
Alright, so it's called the Vegetable and Herb Expert. It's a book in a series. There's like fruit trees, and then there's one on like bedding plants and a bunch of different things. But anyway, it's not really it's not something you can read from page to page. It is basically almost like an encyclopedia. You can look up what you're looking for. Like, for instance, this is spinach, and it'll show you, let me see if I can see this. But anyway, what it does is it'll show you where to plant. See if you can see that better. It'll show you the leaves and descriptions of what the seeds look like. It'll give you different soil facts on what you need to do for your soil. A lot of times it'll tell you different varieties, stuff that you can plant in the summer, stuff you can plant in the winter.
You ain't got enough silver to get this hat, Brad.
What did he say?
The hat, 2 ounces of silver.
Oh. Yeah, we're not going to talk about silver and gold in here, are we?
No, I don't know. We may.
Anyway, okay, so...
Can you handle it by yourself for a little bit? I'm not...
You gotta go?
Yeah,
okay.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so I'm not really going to look at a whole lot of comments. Jason's not feeling well, so... let's see. Ashley Young said Brad was probably joking, Jason. Jason Stills refers to corn, beans, squash, and peppers as the Fantastic Four. That's awesome. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, all these books are great, and I know a lot of people have been saying, and I keep hearing this, Brad was saying it earlier, it's really important to have, books as opposed to just a website or looking up on Wikipedia or whatever. A lot of these books are older copyrights. They've been around for years and years. Like the one for the herbs, this was like a second copy, and it was in 1998, so it's been around for a while. And John Seymour's book, it's been around for years and years and years, and he's done, he's been very successful, or he was very successful. So another thing that we use as an internet source is growveg.com. And I'm interested to see if anybody else, if there's anybody else that uses GrowVeg. And I'm looking to see, I know there's a few seconds of delay, but basically what GrowVeg does is they have a garden planner. And their garden planner, you can develop your plans for your garden and lay it all out, draw it out exactly the way you want it. And then what you do is you start adding your plants of what, you add out which plants you want, and it'll tell you the spacing. If you're doing a row style garden, if you're doing companion gardening, it tells you a whole lot of things. And the crazy thing is that I know it has like a yearly fee, and it's not a whole lot, but it basically, I think it's like $12 or something, and it's worth it. So check it out.
Yo, yo, yo!
What are you doing here?
Yo!
Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here till tomorrow.
Yo, what's up, homesteaders? Yo!
You can't come in and crash the show like this. You're supposed to be here tomorrow.
Well, I'm here early, B, because I heard through the farm hood that there's a homesteader out there. There's 2 of them. 2 of them? That's got birthdays today, yo.
Birthdays? 2 of them?
2 of them.
Who would that be?
Well, one of them is good old Danny down there at the Deep South Homestead. I heard he's like 82 or something, yo.
No, not even
He's
close.
82 out there still with the mule and the push plow.
No,
he ain't 82?
No. And that's not how he's doing that. No.
I know he's growing corn so tall down there, like Jesus just touching, grabbing the ear off and eating it.
There you go. He knows how to do it.
He growing him some corn.
That's it.
Yeah. So I thought I'd come in here and I would say happy birthday to good old Danny, yo.
Uh-huh.
And also, we got a little Brussels sprout over there in Alabama, yo, that's got a birthday today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
A little Brussels sprout.
Little Brussels sprout.
Oh, and who is this?
She ain't but about big.
I think she's 6 today.
I think she's that many, yep.
I think so. I think she's 6.
And if anybody's ever watched the Go for Green Living,
they know who we're talking about.
They know who we talking about, Joe.
That's it.
Good old little Miss Anna's birthday is today. That's right,
her birthday. She had a birthday party yesterday, I think.
Yeah, and you know what? I guess it got lost in the mail, but old Fried Squash here didn't get his birthday invitations to Danny's birthday party.
No.
Or
little Anna. No, I think Anna wanted you to come.
I think Anna wanted me to come too.
Yeah.
Who did not want Fried Squash at their birthday?
No, I'm just kidding.
You know, you're lucky your husband out there not feeling good.
I know,
and
right?
I'm gonna take some pressure off of everything. So what we in here rapping about tonight, Joe?
We're talking about planting up our gardens.
God, I like gardens.
Yeah, I bet
you gonna plant some J Choke show?
Oh, we already planted those.
Oh.
But you know what? They take so long to grow. We won't harvest them until next year.
What?
Yeah, they take like.
Yeah, I knew that because I did a video on that.
Yeah, they take like 4 months or 40 weeks.
Okay, so what we gonna
put?
A
long time.
What we gonna put in the fall garden?
Well,
what we doing?
We were talking about all the different books that we're using for resources.
Talking about what are we planting?
Well, I don't know. What are we planting? What do you think we should plant? Pensively stroking your beard.
I picked this up from a Homestead friend of mine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What's his name?
You don't want to know his name. He's a little on the flaky side.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a good fella though now.
Oh yeah?
Don't get me wrong, I love him to death, but sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, see you know him too. That's that cat right
there.
So wait, what about some old butternut squash?
Yes, absolutely.
You wanna put some butternuts?
Yeah.
So you know you guys are in Georgia, so So let me bust out my Georgia accent. Y'all gonna plant them collards?
Of course we're gonna plant collards.
Gotta plant the collards, yo.
Yep.
Collards. I grew up on collards.
I would believe it.
Yep. Right there, right over across the railroad tracks in Farmo. Yeah, we all had collards.
All had collards.
Collards and pig's feet.
Pig's feet.
Pickles pig feet.
Pickled pig's feet.
You
say that a couple times fast.
Used to get a fight for some pickled pig's feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, Grandpa's Farm saying acorn squash. Yes.
Yes.
We will plant some acorn squash. We've already put.
Yo, Grandpa, I'm gonna come out there and visit you. I've been hearing a lot of things about old Grandpa's farm.
Yeah, we heard all about how great he is. He's a good guy. He's got a lot of good information out there.
Well, see, he's in Alaska right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How you gonna get to Alaska?
I'm gonna take a boat.
I'll take a boat. Oh, okay.
I can get there in a boat.
You can get there in a boat?
Yeah. Okay. You just gotta go roundabout.
Oh, okay. How long is it gonna take you?
A while.
Oh, yeah, I bet. By that time, you need to check with Grandpa because he's planning on moving.
Especially because I'm gonna be rolling.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta work my pecs.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have some collards. We're gonna do some acorn squash, some butternut squash. Probably try some spinach, maybe. Maybe a little spinach, because our growing season's pretty long.
You and Jason got to make up your mind what you're gonna plant because I got to come up and do classes on them.
Yes, you do, because that works out really well. We like it. We like it when you come and help. You use us.
Yep, I use you like it was yesterday's newspaper.
Oh, yep. Yeah. You ever think maybe
y'all are just my stepping stone to BET.
Sherry said that I need to stop flirting with you because Jason's gonna find out.
Jason's sick. He ain't gonna know.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be growing quite a bit.
Flavor Flav told me I could use his clock.
Oh, you borrowed that from Flavor Flav?
Yeah. This is one of the Public Enemy music videos.
I heard a nasty rumor you're looking to get another hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't.
Yeah. Well, everybody's chasing Pikachu, and you know I'm a single farm rapper, so I'm hoping to maybe some of them girls on farmersonly.com
Uh-huh.
will start chasing me with my Pikachu hat.
Oh, and then they'll say they got themselves a Pikachu.
Yeah,
Huh?
Pikachu.
Oh, nice.
But right now, all the girls around here, they just look at me and they say, I laugh at you.
I laugh at you. So anyway, okay. So back to, we were talking about,
What? What are we talking about?
we were talking about the online resource that Jason and I use.
Oh, that grow veg. That's dope, yo.
Yeah, we really like that.
That's dope.
It, again, like I said, it's...
Yo, let me take this over for you. You kind of all distracted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so growveg.com. You check it out. I think it's like $12 a year, something like that. It is a great resource. You can, if you keep up your subscription each year, it will actually keep all of your, any of the garden, it's a file system just like you would like documents or MS Word or whatever. It files each one of your gardens separate and saves them so that you can go back and refer to them to see what you've grown in the past, where you put things, and kind of, and then we also have a farm journal that we're keeping so that we know what stuff didn't work in a certain area. Like this year we planted some zucchini in an area where we have pecan trees hanging over and they just didn't get enough sun this year. So we know next year we're not planting anything over there, or I'm going to have to get you to come and knock down a tree. You think you could do that?
Yo, fried squash don't touch no axes.
No? No?
No, last time I touched an axe, I almost got 5 to 10.
How about a chainsaw?
Yeah, I can do a chainsaw.
Chainsaw? Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I got a chainsaw.
I can do a chainsaw.
Okay.
Yo, it looks like Amanda's garden said she wanted to send me a squash flower.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So
Maybe, is Amanda single? Maybe Amanda likes squash.
maybe she likes squash. Who doesn't like fried squash?
I
I mean-
most definitely don't mind it.
I mean, unless you got like a heart condition, then I can see why you don't like.
Okay, so growveg.com. One of the really great features in that program is when you finally decide which vegetables you want to
Oh,
grow.
she said I need a squash blossom. See?
Oh, you need one.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have those out there. You could probably grab one. But then you wouldn't have a squash come out there. But anyway, so...
You know what I could do? I watched this real cool video on YouTube
Uh-huh.
about two months back.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
You know that guy that's got the birthday?
Yes.
He made a squash horn.
A squash horn?
Squash horn. Yo, it was dope too.
Did he use the squash to
Nope.
make the horn?
No.
How did he do it?
No. You gotta go watch his video.
Okay, I can do that.
But what he
Could
did.
you give me the Cliff Notes version?
Yeah, I'll give you the cliff notes.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Brad just asked what would be his rap name.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, I'm not touching that. Nope, there's a family show. Not touching that at all. But yo, I'm gonna tell you about the squash horn, and then I gotta go because I think I just saw your hubby's head come
Popping
out.
through?
Yeah, popping
Yeah, he might be
through.
coming.
He giving me the stink eye.
Oh.
You know how I got the other day about the cow.
Yeah, what did you do to the cow?
I didn't do nothing to the cow. I was talking to the cow. I was over there conversating with the cow, trying to get permission from the cow. I needed her to sign a waiver to be in the next video. And your husband thought I was harassing the cow, but I was just trying to get her to. All she had to do was put her hoof right there. Boom, waiver signed.
Maybe you got a little too close to her udder. No.
I was at the other end.
Oh, the other end.
I was whispering in her ear.
Oh, sweet nothings.
I know. It was,
No.
hey, you want to be in the video, then you gotta, bam,
What was she going to use to imprint on the paper?
mud. Or it could
Sure.
have been a cow
mud.
patty. I don't know. Wow, Brad just went over the line there.
What did he say?
Cow's pregnant now.
Oh my god!
Did Brad come by or something? Apparently.
Apparently, I don't know.
Brad, I didn't know y'all had. Y'all should have told me Brad was coming down.
No, he hadn't come down.
Well, all right. But anyway, back to the squash horn.
Uh-huh.
It was cool.
Yeah.
He took the squash horn and he made a little reed on one end, and it basically
Oh, squash horn. What did he use?
Stop here. See, that's why I know why Jason calls me all the time frustrated. Because wow.
Ha! How does he make it?
I'm trying to tell you.
Tell me.
Jeez, woman. See, this is why squash is single.
Oh yeah.
Look right here. Look, you take the squash stem, leaf, go. Right, then you got to get off the burly burls. That way, when you stick it in your mouth, you don't like got 40,000 needles, and you got to go to the hospital.
Okay.
You scrape all them off, then you make a reed on one end, and you horn.
Really?
Dope.
I think you should try that.
Nope.
Maybe on your next video.
I don't know. I might, but I don't know.
Do you know what you're doing for your next video? No?
Well, no, that's a lie. And I should, please forgive me. I should never lie. Yes, I do know, but no, I'm not going to tell you. See, Jason told me about you. You can't keep a secret.
Loose lips, sink ships.
Yeah, you like telegraph, telephone, tell Robin. That's how everything gets out.
That's exactly right.
Yep, that's why
I don't get on Facebook very much.
That's true. All right, well, look like he's coming in. Yo, homesteaders, it's been real. It's been fun, but fried squash got a dip. Again, happy birthday, Danny. Hope you had a great one down there in Mississippi. And
he's not, is he?
He's in Lower Mississippi, yo.
Oh, okay. I get him and Gopher Green mixed up. I thought they were both in Alabama. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Now, I don't know how you can get them two mixed up, because Danny a lot prettier than Daniel. Just putting it out there.
Love you, Daniel.
So.
All right.
The Brad talking about family show, and he talking about the cow was pregnant. No?
Yeah.
But anyway, fried squash is out, y'all. Peace. Look for my next video coming out on Tuesday. Not gonna tell y'all what it is, but I'm telling you, I think y'all gonna like it. And
is it gonna be just as much information as the last one?
It's gonna be the same amount of information. We're gonna have another rap song for y'all, so that way y'all can remember the information. Cause see, folks like Brad, they forgetful.
Oh.
So we gotta put it in a song, so he remembers.
Just like how Jason has to have pictures.
Yes. See,
oh, I got that on camera.
Jason's got to have pictures, because if he doesn't have pictures, then he got nothing to trace. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, bye, Squash.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Yep.
Okay, so now that that's over with. Man, let me tell you what. He's crazy. Okay, so back out to what we were talking about. He's such a distraction. I'm glad he's staying on the other end of the property. Anyway, so back to gardening. I'm gonna there's just a couple more seconds, and then I'm gonna kind of open it up for questions. TheGrowVeg.com, what I was saying before Squash interrupted. There is a section, once you plan out your garden, let's say like for the spring garden we planted tomatoes. You can go in and click on the vegetable list that you're planting, and it'll tell you when you can plant, when you should be harvesting, if you're going to start seedlings, when you need to do it. It'll also tell you a bunch of different, just a whole lot of information. Hey!
Was that Squash that was just up in here?
Yeah, you missed him.
What's that fool up in here doing?
I don't know. Taking over the show, I guess.
Taking over?
Yeah.
I guess not a lot of people like them?
I don't know. I was not looking at comments. I was trying to keep people entertained. But it looks like they're entertaining themselves over there in the chat box.
Entertaining themselves?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, sorry I had to go. I had to take a little Pepto. My tummy was upset. So what did they come in here and do?
Just wishing Danny a happy birthday and Anna happy birthday. Did you know they both had birthdays this weekend?
I didn't even see Anna in here before I left. But
I don't know.
Happy birthday, Danny. Happy birthday to you. Squash. They said Squash entertained y'all.
Oh,
okay.
Well, good.
That's
well,
good.
that's why we keep him around.
But
So, do you want your seat back now? Do you feel better? Because I'm really uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, I'll take my seat.
Yeah, okay. Real slow.
Magical chairs. Whoop, whoop.
I do better reading than talking.
Okay. All right. What all did you talk about? All right, let's get down for the rizzle. Oops, let my little... See, that's the He-Man been here too long. I'm already talking like him.
I know, right?
Okay.
Okay.
You talked about the books, right?
Yes, I talked about the books. Anna was there, so she did get to see it.
Okay. Hey, Anna. Happy birthday, baby girl.
Doug said, Jason, business in the front, squashy in the back.
Thanks, Doc.
Okay, so anyway.
We're not even going to talk about Navy guys right now. It's a family show.
You're welcome, Karen. Definitely check out the website, growveg.com.
Yes.
If there was a way for me, I just don't know how to do it. If there was a way for me to be able to pull it up on the screen for you to see just what ours looks like, it's very cool.
Yes.
It works out.
It's
really
a very good resource. Now, I don't know what all she went into and everything, but you can design your own how you have your garden. Like case in point, with Deep South Homestead, they have their they do a lot of row gardening down there. They could go on to growveg.com and they put in the dimensions of that plot in what they're gonna plant that year, and it'll tell them exactly how many plants they need to have in there for that row, and then the following year it keeps it in memory, and so then when they pull it up for the next year, it automatically has the dimensions, and then it has it highlighted in colors of what would be what you should put there and what you shouldn't put there. Now obviously you can put there whatever you want to put there, but they take into effect a whole bunch of things, and it also keeps a plant chart of, and it tells you, you know, when you should start something indoors. It takes a lot of the homework out of it, a lot of the stress out of it, so that way you can set reminders that it shows up to your email. Hey, you need to be starting your tomato plants inside this week.
You can set your, like, there's other things, like you could set your frost dates and set everything up so that
set everything up. It sets with your grow zone.
Your region, yeah, your grow zone. I was trying to pull up to show everybody kind of what it looks like.
Right there.
So this was our plan this year. So if you can see that, it's probably not the greatest, but
we gotta go get that.
Yeah, we need a better webcam. But anyway, you can highlight which, it gives you a selection of plants that you can choose from. It tells you how many you can plant in a row, how many if you're doing square foot gardening.
Yeah, it has a square foot gardening setting. Now, the one thing that I really like about it, this really originated across the pond in England.
In England.
They also have their own little YouTube channel that they put out different tips and tricks and stuff to do. But they also, what was I getting ready to say? Oh, they just don't have the hybrid seeds and the GMO seeds. They have heritage seeds. I think they may work with Baker Creek, because I think one of the options in there is a Baker Creek or Baker Creek so you can name your plots. So if you're trying
I'm sorry, I'm just looking.
Cherokee purple beans this year, and it gives you a note section that you can come in and say, well, they're not doing all that great this year, and they have all kinds of things that are on there. Now it is a yearly subscription.
I didn't realize it was $29. I thought it was cheaper than that.
I thought we only paid $19.
I don't know. They must have gone up on it. But still, I will tell you, I still think...
I don't know. $29 is kind of steep.
Well, for us, it works out really nice because we have our wireless internet reaches all the way out to where our garden is.
That's true.
And so we can literally take this out instead of taking plants out or whatever, because we have a pretty extensive garden and we do a lot of beds. And so we kind of need to know where we're putting everything. And it's a lot easier for us to be able to go, okay, this bed is supposed to have this in it. And then we can lay it out.
Yeah,
get
but
everything.
I can do that with a drawing, though. I don't know.
You can. I don't know. We might.
If we got to pay $29, I don't know. If it went up to $29, y'all, it might not be worth it, because when we started it,
it was not 29.
No,
yeah.
it was under 20. I think we were playing like 15 or 16, and that was for like a year.
Yeah. The one thing I like though is that, again, there's so many different resources. I guess it depends on what the value of the what's the best way to put this?
Well, that's also
having all of the resources in one section, because like for instance, we had our garden got in late this year, and I still wanted to plant cucumbers. I thought we had missed our planting time. I was able to go in, look, and instead of having to do a bunch of research or look on a bunch of seed packets that really don't give you a whole lot of information anyway, we were able to, we were able to go ahead and look up that there was another season we could hit, like in July, we were able to plant some more. So,
But that used to be a good resource.
I don't know.
But,
I mean,
now if you got any drafting background or any landscape design background, of course you can draw your own and keep up with your drawings and your own notes and everything. I'm a very detailed person, so before we found Grow Veg, I would start November, December, and I would start drawing out my garden, and I would plan everything to the letter. But that's just me, and from my background, I'm very structured like that, I guess is the best way to put it. And now also knowing your area can help you. I don't want to use the word cheat, but you could plant things like us. 9 times out of 10, our winter, we're not going to get snow. We're barely going to get frost.
right.
So we could, instead of trying to nurse Brussels sprouts and broccoli through the heat of the summer, because we get hot.
Yeah.
We are going to try this year. We're going to put broccoli and Brussels sprouts in our fall garden,
Right.
just to give it a go.
Just to see, because the weather's been so crazy.
Yeah.
There are a couple of things.
Because it was 80 degrees last year at Christmas.
Yeah. Amanda's garden asked if anybody could help with her watermelon issues. I don't know what they are. We're waiting. Deep South asked what was wrong with it. Of course, okay, she says they grow to the size of a softball, they ripen and rot. And the other thing is everybody's talking about using Farmer's Almanac, but another good point that Deep South brought up is geoengineering's messed up the almanac because of the way everything's going now. And the weather too. So Grandpa's Farm says they need a shade cover on them.
On what?
On the watermelons, because they're only growing to the size of a softball. They ripen and they rot.
I've never heard of the shade cloth.
Or that was the next question. Are they a small variety?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
What variety are you planting? And then my next question is what's the pH of the soil? How much nitrogen does she have?
And then also Sherry had a good thing too. Is pollinated. How much?
If they're turning into fruit, they're getting pollinated.
Mm-hmm.
The pollination's really not going to determine the size that much. The size is coming from what the plant is eating.
The water and
the water.
Yeah, the water and the soil.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be my question. Would be: is the water? Is it getting enough water? Is it getting enough sun? Is it getting enough? Is the soil? They're American gray. She nitro loaded the bed. When I searched for Grow Veg, I got a PETA vegan site. No, Donna S., that is not where it is. If you just go to www.growveg.com, growveg.com. That's pretty funny.
Now, to stop any of your watermelons, pumpkins, cantaloupe, and stuff like that from rotting while it's sitting on the ground, you can always take like a piece of cedar or a piece of wood and pick them up, put it up under that. That's just the way. I mean, that's what I was taught at school. If you have that. Now another thing.
Wait, she said she waters every day and it's sandy here. About 5 hours of sun, and I don't know the pH. Only 5 hours of sun?
That should be
direct
enough.
sun? Really? Yeah, I don't know.
That should be okay for the sun.
And sandy?
But sandy soil is the one I'm stressing.
Yeah.
Do you have a compost pile? If you have a compost pile, here's a cheat. Plant any of your melons close to your compost
Midday
pile,
sun.
and they will thrive. Because a lot of the juices and stuff like that will trickle down and get around in that area. Now, if you're using like the big compost tumbler, that may not help you out as much. But what you can do with the compost tumbler is when you turn it every day, it's got those filter strainer like things right there. What?
Brad still wants your hat.
Turn it upside down and put 5-gallon buckets underneath it, so then that way when that liquid compost drains out of there, it'll drain into those buckets, and then you can use that as compost. Well, that is compost tea, and you can put it on your plants.
Right. So one thing is there possibly too much nitrogen? If she nitro loaded the garden.
Well, if nitrogen will burn a plant.
Right.
So.
I mean, could it? And one thing I'm thinking, I don't know if this does anything with watermelons, but I know with my muscadines, I'm having the issue that we've been really, really dry. And my one row of muscadines that is shaded, or is not shaded, during the midday sun, it looks as though they didn't, even though they're older plants and their roots are really deep, they seem as though they're not getting enough water. And the shade is shading the first two rows, but not that third row. So I'm thinking it's getting roasted and not getting enough water.
When do you water, Amanda?
Let's see. And one of the other questions was, shouldn't some of the blooms be sacrificed? We do that with tomatoes and stuff, so yeah, that's another thing, and that was what I was going to say about...
But she would also be saying that she has more than one there, I'm thinking.
Right, and, yeah, I don't know. Again, going back to the muscadines, whenever we were not getting enough into the soil and enough into the water, and they were, there was too much, that we didn't, when we didn't prune properly or whatever, they weren't getting enough because there's too much going on that the food wasn't getting to everything. So if they were growing small and then ripening and rotting, then maybe there's too much going on in the plant and not enough feeding the plant too. That's a possibility.
Hey, Brad, and Brad only. You know what that is?
Brad knows what that is.
No, Brad don't know. I bet Brad don't know what that is. Well, it would be interesting, Amanda, to know when do you water?
Yeah, they need better soil. That's what my muscadines are growing crazy. I water late in the evening, almost dark. Okay, perfect time to water.
Perfect time
That's
to
good.
water.
Yeah.
Then. How long are you watering?
And Basics to Living said add some compost to the area you're growing in. Absolutely.
Yep. Because I think it's probably they're just not getting enough. For lack of a better term, they're not getting enough to eat.
Not getting enough food, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Between not getting enough, and if there's a whole lot of blossoms on there, and they're all trying to grow, then it's too much for the plant to handle.
Well, see, a lot of there's that everybody just nitrogen.
Yeah.
But plants need more than nitrogen to grow healthy.
Right.
They need phosphorus. They need calcium. They need iron. They need There's another big one in there.
She said she's been, depending on how dry it's been, usually an hour.
Okay, so you probably got more than enough nitrogen.
But if it's sandy's not going to hold.
Well, right. And the sand is not going to. It's going to drain very well. Sandy there, but I would start adding compost to it, like everybody else has said. And then I would get it tested. See what your phosphorus level is. See what your calcium level is. See what the iron level is. The magnesium. That was the other one. Magnesium. See what all of those levels are. You're probably deficient in one of those other ones, and you're over in nitrogen. So you're probably coming really close to burning the plant. But it doesn't have enough of the other nutrients and stuff that it needs in the soil to be able to reach its full potential.
I don't know if Brad's not. Oh, there's Brad. He finally came in. Tusk. Yes, that is a hog tusk.
You are smarter than you
No,
look.
he's reading everybody else.
Everybody else said
No, I'm
stuff?
kidding. Yeah. Well, they were all like, I'm not Brad. But yeah, that's one of our piggies.
This was
Tusk.
Obama's tusk.
Yeah.
We had a pig named Obama, and well, he didn't make it. He wasn't able to complete his term.
He was shot, and it wasn't us. But anyway, pH. Danny and Wander saying check your pH.
Yep,
it needs to be between 6.8 and 7. Early morning time is best time to water. Plants will not pull up water without sun. Watering at night causes fungal problends on low-growing plants.
I've never had a problem with that.
Yeah.
You either want to water bright early in the morning or late in the evening. Because if you water midday or once the sun's up a decent amount, you're going to lose 80% of that water to evaporation.
Right.
So that's...
Especially here. Oh my gosh.
So that's why a lot of, in gardening classes and stuff like that, they are teaching you, especially like for landscapers, they're telling them, look, set those timers for 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So then that way the ground gets a good soaking, and then once the sun comes up, the photosynthesis process and everything can begin. So.
All right. Well, we're at 9:47, so
9:47. So that's about it for a fall garden, right? You talked about planting it, planting it,
and of course we have to take a bunch of our stuff out. You know, you got to clean out everything and then start all over. So.
Now, with the ways that you can extend your growing season is, with raised beds, it's real simple. You can just put some rebar down along your bed, put some 1/2-inch PVC over it, throw some plastic over it. But if you're just running in a regular garden, you can do this. Basically, you can kind of do the same thing. You know, but take your rebar and drive it in, and because the rebar is what you can put your PVC over to hold it over.
Right.
There's hot boxes are another way to extend the growing season.
Cautious.
See, we don't have.
We have a pretty long growing season.
We don't really have that much of a problem. We get cold here a little bit in January, a little bit in February, and then come March, we're putting potatoes in the ground.
Right.
If we get the amount of days that we get frost, we could probably count them on both of these.
Right.
So that's one of the things that Grow Veg will help you with. But the thing is that you have to know when on average your last frost date is, or when your first frost date is coming. There are some plants out there, like some cabbages, they do well after they've been frosted. Does anybody have any questions for us
One suggestion was Alabama Extension System has a free app called So available for download, and it's free. So we might look into that.
Well, that's for Alabama.
No. I think it's. We'll have to look at it and see. They're talking about composting and different things that you could put eggshells. What's it called? Epsom salt. Things of that nature. But depending on what what the problem is, would be how you would treat it. So I don't know. But anyway.
Does anybody have any questions about anything that any videos that we've made, anything about us and our homestead?
Yeah, we have a few minutes before.
We got a few minutes before we got to kick it to
Homesteadonomics.
Joe over there at Homesteadonomics.
Yes, Karen, your chicken tractor can turn into a small greenhouse.
Yes. That's another good idea. Especially like the PVC chicken tractors that we made. Those are very easy to convert into a miniature greenhouse. All you do is throw the plastic right over top of the chicken wire, call it done.
Right.
You can do those. You went over these books really quick.
Yeah, well, we'll put the descriptions of the books down in the...
We got them on our website too, don't we? Don't you have them listed on the website?
I think so, but if not I'll get them on there. What made us do the homestead lifestyle?
Money. I'm gonna be blunt about it. Money.
Yeah.
When Robin and I were first married, I was running my nuisance wildlife business, and we were making really, really good money. And then the recession hit, and I slowly had to start laying people off, and we were trying to find every way that we could to save money. And we started with a garden, and then we started homeschooling my son, which we had to make an incubator for a science project, which turned into learning everything that we possibly could about quail.
Yes. Because in the span of about less than 6 months, we had over 200 quail. So.
We had a bunch of quail.
Yeah.
And that snowballed into rabbits, then chickens, then pigs, then cows, then sheep, then where we are now with 21 acres and just trying to claim the land back from Mother Nature. Family that had this one before, they were so busy with their 9-to-5 job, they just kind of left everything go. And so now we've been claiming things back to be able to start hardcore.
Okay, so 2 questions. One, James asked what happened to Go for Green's live stream. That's on Friday nights. And then Grandpa's Farm wanted to know, what is your day job? Is that for you or is that for me?
Well, for me, it's running the homestead, doing the YouTube stuff, and being the homeschool teacher, principal, law enforcement enforcer, the Grim Reaper, the hammer dropper.
You do all that stuff.
All of that.
Yes.
And the handyman around the house.
Right. Like right now, he's my bathroom contractor.
I pick and choose which nuisance wildlife stuff I want to do anymore, because I've had traps stolen. I've had guns pointed at me. I've had people just give me bad checks and then refuse to pay me.
Right.
And
hey, Wayne.
And it just got to the point now that I pick and choose which Nuco stuff I really want to go do. So that's, I guess you can kind of call me semi-retired from that.
Yes.
And it helped pay for our homestead. So, but yeah, Now, Mama works at a granite shed.
Well, where we live in the granite capital of the world. And so during the day, from my 8 to 5 job, is I am in customer service / accounting, kind of back and forth. Not really accounting as much as I just do like the original delivery orders. We sell, we're a wholesale granite slab company. We sell the slabs in big, huge, we sell the granite in big, huge slabs to be able to send off for people to get their countertops and stuff done. Okay, so Grandpa's Farm says you have a full plate. Good job, man. Do we recommend a gardening book? Yes. We went through them at the beginning of the video.
Book 1?
That's one. The Vegetable and Herb Expert.
Now, these books also have, they've got a soft fruit expert. Mm-hmm. They have a bedding plant expert. Oh yeah, how about that? The flower expert, but I thought they had a fruit tree.
They do. There's one that's a fruit tree.
The greenhouse expert.
Yeah, there's one about greenhouses.
They're pretty good, and like somebody rudely said earlier, they have a lot of pictures.
A lot of pictures, a lot of information, but it is definitely one of those books that you can't read from cover to cover. It's more like an encyclopedia where you just kind of pick out which plant you're looking for, and it gives you all the information.
This is our go-to book in case if we walk out there and our plant has something on it that we've never seen before, some type of fungus or root rot or calcium deficiency or whatever that we may not have seen before. You can turn in here and let's see. It has a whole section. Why can't I never get the camera right? On like troubles, and it'll take your list off, and then it'll show you the different pictures of what it can look like.
Mm-hmm.
For herbs, we stick to the encyclopedia of herbs. It's what it says it is. It's basically
it's
like
an encyclopedia.
And the cool thing is, it's illustrated.
Okay, we got like 3 minutes. Wrap it up on that last one.
Okay, and then of course, the Homesteading Bible, in our opinion.
Yeah. So Grandpa's Farm wants to know when we're setting up a Patreon account. Very, very soon. we gotta do a video because we want to do a video for it. Kind of like we've seen everybody else has kind of done that.
Grandpa, I want to chat with you on Facebook later this evening, so come hit me up, please, sir.
All right. Deep South said thanks for the birthday wishes from Squash. Enjoyed the show. Y'all have a good night.
Okay. All right, we're wrapping it up. Y'all going over there to Joe Homesteadonomics.
Yep.
Thank you, Tommy, for letting us substitute teach. We hope we did you justice.
And thanks, Brad, for giving us the call.
Thanks, Brad, for giving us the opportunity. We love everybody in the Homestead Network.
I got one more thing. And all of these 96 people that showed up tonight, look us up on Friday. If you liked our show tonight, we're up on Fridays from 8 to 9, correct? On Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
So
now I bet you all them got to work, and now you're gonna get your feelings hurt when they don't show up.
Well, you know.
It'll be all right. Yeah, y'all come on and start it, because now Brad's gonna kick off the Homestead Network weekend on Thursdays with his Tech Talk, and then kicks to us on Fridays, and then Go for Green Living, and then we kick it off to the Saturday crew. So y'all please come on back. I promise I won't let Squash bust up in here anymore. I'm gonna start tying him up like a dog or something. But if you guys like our t-shirts, those are on our website, www.bigbearhomestead.com. If you're new, this is the first time you met us, please come on over and subscribe. And y'all go on over there to Joe, and we love y'all, and have a nice day.